Girl, you try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Black, oh, here we go. Black 40. Trail green. Yellow, zoom. Red, cycle. Ready.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Two yards to go, second down.
Set, hut. 50.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Faster, faster. 52 black. 38. Hut.
Young now from the 50. Now attack, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. Second and 24.
50 Fury. Zoom black. Green jack. Blue striker. Rail yellow. Set.
Here is Young. Sideline, that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Panthers.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Let's go now. Ready?
And they run the option here on first and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
White, 60. Striker, 3-3. Black Ultra. Fury, yellow, 10 cycles. Drill, 52. Ready?
Young to throw it. That one completes illegal. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 14.
A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
First down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Panthers at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together.
19.
Sanders to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Calling a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Cougar 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And this one incomplete. Contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
On play action, here's Shadur. It's caught by Mike Evans. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Buccaneers.
Okay, ready? Go! Ready?
Now Sanders. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther. Ready?
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Here's Sanders. Out to the flat. It's complete to his running back. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now what we have here, a third and goal.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football, as they'll see what they can do on third and goal.
Tag. Bronco 80. Go.
Throwing, Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he will bring this one back. It's a big 6 for a Panther touchdown. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
A 5-receiver set here. It's 3rd down and 5.
Kevin Cougar, 19.
To throw is Sanders. Open man is Tipton. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 7.
Come on, 38. Eagle blue. Drill green. Slide 2.
Young to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge, and it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Tez Johnson deep for Tampa Bay. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for Dr. Davis. Thank you, Dr. Davis.
2nd and 4 at the
Buffalo
42-yard line.
18. Go.
Play action. It's Sanders. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. 57 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
From the gun, it's Shador. Left side, it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 77.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
2-yard line.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Unlock line.
Irving. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Sanders. He'll try and do this himself. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 38-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Slice blue. Blue striker. Seal black. Smash red.
Young working out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
That's good for a Panthers. First down.
White.
First and 10 at the 28-yard
Red.
line.
Yellow. Green jack. Yellow. Go. 22 needle. Claws red. 43 rail. Black ultra. Black shot.
To throw, Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
6, Mega. Fury, yellow. Red, cycle. Edo, blue. Drill, green. Ready?
Again, it's Young. This is caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jalen Coker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 10.
Come on. Hey. 18 Cardinals. Ready?
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Now a timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Sanders. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Trap 60. Let's go now.
Here's Sanders. A final shot before break. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And this one over the back line of the end zone, well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
79 Broncos.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Let's go. 52 Blues. Blues, go. White. Hut.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bucs' 22-yard line.
Claws red. Blue striker. 6 mega. Red cycle. 6.
Looking to throw, Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
There'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Yep, let's go now. 50.
Young to throw on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Got it. Come on, zoom, black. Yellow, 43. Hey, red, yellow, zoom. Green jack.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Red, 38. Edo blue. Drill green. White. Blue, go. Steel, black.
Young. Touchdown. second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Panthers add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 26 yards.
Seven Pirates!
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Mustang 19.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Come on, set. Ready?
1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
10
It's a loss
seconds.
of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Red. Edo blue. Blaster 6. Yellow, go. Red, cycle. Blue, striker. Black, shot. Ready?
Now Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Black 40. Ready.
Young will set to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his 1st catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really unfortunate for them to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Devin Bush able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. That is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
77, Mustang 19. Broncos.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Sanders. And a catch right side by Evans. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Come on.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the
Ready?
play. 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Sanders. Over the middle to Evans. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play.
To throw again, here's Sanders. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Oh, the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a loss. loss.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Over the middle, complete. That's Hernandez. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Sanders. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Abanikanda. Touchdown, Buccaneers. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
18. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Let's go. Check,
A give up the middle, Hubbard. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
52 blaster. Blue striker. Black ultra. Hut.
Young to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Green Jack. 33. Drill green. Eagle blue. Go red. Smash red.
Throwing, Young. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
18, pioneer.
Throwing, Sanders. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Sanders. He finds his man, complete. That's Hernandez. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Buccaneer first down.
Sanders to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hernandez. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now a 2nd and 10. Sanders once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
60 Maverick. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he comes back with one complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. Looking downfield for Godwin. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Chris Godwin, 44 yards. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Second and 9.
Smack, red. Ready. Field. 52, blue. Blue, go. Go red. Blue striker. Needle blue. Ready.
Young to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Red, cycle, 60 red, 6, mega, slide blue, set.
Now Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Johnson on the return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
Okay,
you have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's been terrific so far. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
On the jump.
Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And his throw here is incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Oh, they'll be tackled and covered up inbounds. They get another first, but they're working with no timeouts. And he'll stop it with a spike here with 7 seconds left on the clock. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Go! 19 Lions. 19, 18, Ridge. Go Street. 79 Broncos. Come 19.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get into the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Warriors 70. Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And Charles, in this one, the 4th quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated. Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out, and I know we didn't on air, but mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
So for the Panthers, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves.